The Haunting of the Myrtles Plantation. eerie whispers, distant sobs, and the chilling sensation of being watched. No one knows if the spirits of the lost children and the vengeful Sister Agatha will ever find peace. But one thing is certain, Thames Haunted Mall is a place best left undisturbed. Because once you enter, you might never leave.